Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, non-recreational UAV rules come alive at the end of August. Lightspeed Tango headsets are upgraded. IFR paper terminal charts will cost more. Hello, I'm Christopher C. Odom. It's August 22nd, 2016, and this is Airborne Unlimited. We have been covering the news about FAR 107, which addresses non-recreational UAS operations since the regulations became final in June. Now, the FAA is reminding everyone that the regulation actually takes effect on August 29th. An important reminder is that under the new rule, the person actually flying a drone must have a remote pilot certificate with a small UAS rating or be directly supervised by someone with such a certificate. To qualify for the certificate, the operator must either pass an initial aeronautical knowledge test at the FAA-approved Knowledge Testing Center or have an existing non-student Part 61 pilot certificate. If the operator is certificated pilot, a flight review must have been completed in the previous 24 months and the pilot must take an FAA UAS online training course. The Transportation and Security Administration will also conduct a security background check prior to the issuance of a certificate. The FAA is providing extensive information on their website regarding UAV operator certification. Now, the task of scrambling for a charged battery has been eliminated as Lightspeed Aviation has made an enhancement to the LEMO version of its Tango headset. The new feature enables the panel interface unit of the headsets to charge a spare battery from ship's power, providing a ready replacement should the battery in the headset itself become depleted. Teresa Demers, Executive Vice President, Sales and Marketing, said in part, "Now, not only are the batteries rechargeable, but with the LEMO version, they will recharge from the ship's power in flight, eliminating the need to ever worry about battery status again." Lightspeed said the new version is shipping immediately and that current owners of the Tango wireless headset with a LEMO connection can have their unit retrofitted. After the break, if you use paper IFR charts, consider going electronic.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Since the early days of powered flight, pilots have struggled with landing in crosswinds. In fact, crosswinds and wind gusts cause more landing accidents than fog, thunderstorms, and icing combined. That's where the Redbird X-Wind SE comes in. By placing pilots in gusty crosswind conditions for extended periods of time, the X-Wind SE gives instructors all the time they need to teach the pilot the proper techniques for landing in crosswind conditions. For more information on Redbird X-Wind SE and Redbird's entire line of flight training devices, visit www.redbirdflightsimulation.com.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, our website, or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. Those of you who fly IFR and use government printed charts, take note costs are expected to rise significantly in the next few months. This change applies specifically to terminal procedures publications, which include instrument approach procedure charts, departure procedure charts, standard terminal arrival charts, and airport diagrams, as well as takeoff radar and alternate minimal textual procedures. Word of the projected increase comes from Michael Wolf, President and CEO of Sporties, who told EAA that not only is wholesale pricing increasing dramatically, but that resellers will be required to pay shipping as well. As Wolf said, the FAA has been subsidizing the terminal procedure charts to keep the price reasonable for safety, but now going private, the price is going up. While details aren't final, Wolf expects retail prices for printed charts from any vendor to be nearly double, beginning with the November printing cycle. Maybe it's time to finally consider the concept of an electronic flight bag. Each week we share with you an online video that one of our viewers found especially entertaining. We call it our Aero Video of the Week.
Final liftoff and left.
Watching any aircraft take off can give us a moment to pause, but in this video, we see a Norseman taking off on a glassy, smooth lake. It's captivating and serene. Search Norseman Takeoff on Floats on YouTube. After these messages, NASA goes after an asteroid sample.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
The aviation industry is full of news, and we're summarizing a few of those other great stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. NASA is preparing to launch its first mission to return a sample of an asteroid to Earth. The mission will help scientists investigate how planets formed and how life began, as well as improve our understanding of asteroids that could impact the Earth. A Draken International pilot ejected from his A-4 Skyhawk last week following a training mission. It's reported the pilot sustained only minor injuries and was treated at a local hospital and released. No damage was incurred on the ground. Additional testing of NASA's Space Launch System RS-25 development engine was recently completed at NASA Stennis Space Center in Mississippi. The engine ran for a duration of 420 seconds over power ranges from 80 to 111% rated power level. Boeing and All Nippon Airways have celebrated the delivery of the airline's 50th 787 Dreamliner during a ceremony last week at Boeing's Everett Delivery Center. The milestone marks yet another record for ANA as it becomes the world's first airline to operate 50 787 Dreamliners. Banyan Air Service Maintenance and Avionics is now one combined repair station, MRO services. The new certificate combines their previous certificate addressing airframe, power plant, and propeller services with their Avionics repair service. They say the combining of functions will streamline customer service. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's get back to the rest of the news. The first batch of 10 CommutAir pilots has received formal notice to join United Airlines under their Career Path program. The Pilot Career Path program is designed to lead participating CommutAir pilots on a clear and reliable path to a United Airlines flight deck. Joel T. Raymond, the Chief Operating Officer at CommutAir, said in part, CommutAir's mission is to provide the best work environment for our CommutAir career builders, as well as our United Springboarders, and we look forward to the Career Path program creating the same opportunities for many more CommutAir pilots as we continue our quest to becoming the highest growing and preferred United Express partner. CommutAir expects the addition of the 40 jets to the fleet to drive an accelerated need for pilot hiring and promotions at its Dulles and Newark bases. CommutAir also says they have designed an industry-leading pay and benefits package. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily, Monday through Friday, with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Keep flying. We'll see you tomorrow.